What's up, Danny Shade Show people? It's Danny Shade. Sorry it's so dark in here, but I ran out of daylight. But I wanted to make a deal today because, man, I'm kind of curious where people are on this. So feel free to comment because I really am curious. A friend of mine today told me that their little kid plays sports. And it's kind of like the Y League, the YMCA stuff. And just right out of the gate, this isn't bashing the YMCA. They're a great deal. So let's not lose our minds in the wrong deal here. But she said they don't keep score. What's going on with this stuff? Not only are kids, especially little kids, if they're playing at the Y or they're playing like a little, deal at their town, just kind of getting into it like a pee-wee style deal, and they're learning the fundamentals of a game, and you're playing an organized sport and you're learning teamwork and you're learning all these things. Why wouldn't you keep score? That's always bothered me. I don't understand that. And maybe somebody can let me know why. But I just think that's a terrible thing to teach kids. And you can say, oh, it's all about just playing for the love of the game. And, it's all about having fun. Look, winning's fun. And if you've never been a winner, take my word for it. There's nothing better than winning and then going to Mazzio's Pizza. When I was a kid, Mazzio's is where the winners ate. Or Brahms. It was amazing. Because you go out there and you go through the practices. And this was actually when parents came and watched. They didn't just drop their kids off and sit in their car on their phone the whole time. Like, they were out there cheering them on and involved and kind of giving the coach a hand. And, like, everybody was kind of in it. You know what I mean? And, you go out there and you practice. And you're practicing. You take it serious. Because you got a game coming up. And you want to win. You want to beat the other team. And I don't know where in the world we've come up with the notion that winning is a bad thing. So bad that you want to take it out of the fundamental building blocks of team sports and sportsmanship with little kids. Why are we doing that? Kids show up, they practice, you put them through the ringer, and then they go out and perform in the game because they want to win. Why are we taking it away from the kids? Why are we taking that victory away? Why are we taking that feeling of pride away? Why are we taking the reward for hard work away? I'm telling you, the culture we're in right now, men, I know you're busy working. I get it. I am too. And it ain't all men. Ladies, get involved. You guys get involved if you can. If your kids are playing team sports, you should want them to win. I don't know if you've ever played a sport in your life, but when you've really poured your guts out practicing, and then you get out there and you perform and you make it happen and you're victorious, even if you win by one run or one touchdown or a field goal or a goal or whatever it is, and you win and you guys are like celebrating because you're victorious. You're robbing your kids of that. And when they lose, that's fine too, because they learn how to lose gracefully. They learn how to understand that maybe the other team put forth more effort at practice. Maybe they need to step it up a little bit. Maybe if I work a little harder, next time I can be the one that's going to Mazio's or Brahms or getting the high fives and everybody's going crazy. I don't know. I just heard that today and it kind of blew me away. And I know it's been going on for a while. That's why I never really let my kids get into that stuff, because I'm sorry, but you're not going to take my time and my kids' time to go out there and just run around and nobody even keeps score. Like, that just seems pointless to me. Stop stealing these kids' victories. You need to let these kids win. Let them win. They work hard, let them win. Maybe when they grow up, they'll understand what it feels like to win and they'll want to win even more. Maybe they lose. And instead of not knowing how to process their feelings because they've never lost before, because everybody's a winner, they'll actually know how to handle it and use it as fuel to look at theirself as the problem, make some adjustments, recalibrate, and go back out there and try it again and try to win. I don't know. I'm curious what you guys think. Maybe I'm crazy, but I don't think I am. Y'all stay out there.